Hi everyone, my name is Zaratsian. I'm an event and floral designer. In today's episode, I'm going to show you how to make this holiday garden arrangement. Let's go back into my workshop area and I'm going to show you how this is done. This arrangement that I'll be making for you today is going to be the holiday garden. I'm going to start off with a beautiful mossy urn that I found out from one of the garden centers. I'm going to prep it with cellophane and floral foam, and I'm going to use 3 types of flowers. I'm going to use a white carnation, rice flower, and my juniper evergreens that came in early this year just for me to do these video tutorials. And I'm going to use a little bit of glass ornaments inside the arrangement to make it look and feel very holiday-ish. So I'm going to start by getting my cellophane. It can be your plastic liner. This happens to be a cellophane. I'm going to cut it up, and the reason I'm lining this up is I don't want my container to get wet and be broken into pieces, or to have any spillage on some expensive furniture and damage that. So I will start with a very small piece of foam just to give it a little bit of height on the bottom, and then I'm going to take half of this or 3/4 of it. It's always best to cut more, and then you can cut less if you need to. Because if you cut smaller, then you can't make it into a bigger piece. I'm going to insert this like so, just very tight. I'm going to get rid of my foam, cut my cellophane all the way around, and then I'm going to start with my juniper greenery, like so. And here's my juniper. What I love about juniper, it's got this grayish, bluish berries on it. Cut this up. I'm using a cutter. I can use a knife. I'm doing the perimeter of it first in a couple of different areas. And you know what I love about multi-branched greenery or flowers is you can cut up into smaller pieces and use them. These would also make beautiful wreaths, these junipers. Look at how gorgeous this is. Oh, God. You know, when God was making nature, I think he had a lot of time to think about all the beauties he created. Each and every one of our plants and flowers and botanicals are so beautiful. Nature in itself gives us inspiration for color, design. Fashion is so, you know, inspired by beautiful flowers. So now I'm going to take my carnations, I'm going to fluff these out, take my cutter, and I'm going to go slightly higher than the greenery. And I'm going to group them in 2s and 3s and 4s. I'm going to make a really tight arrangement. It's not going to look like carnations once I'm done with it. It's going to look like this beautiful pave of flowers. Carnations get a bad rap. I love carnations. I think I'm going to do a carnation revolution for everybody because people think that carnations are used for funerals. And I think they're just a long-lasting, beautiful, inexpensive flower. You know, sometimes people tell me, oh, Eddie, you use really expensive flowers, you do those elaborate arrangements. Well, that's because I want to do elaborate arrangements. That's why I tend to use, you know, more expensive flowers. But when designing cautiously and budget-friendly, you have beautiful carnations. Again, inexpensive flowers doesn't mean the flower arrangement's gonna be inexpensive. Is when you start massing 100 of carnations, it gets costly. So I'm almost finished with my carnations, almost. Fluff these out. Oh my God. I'm in love. It almost looks like an architectural, like beautiful arrangement that you would see in a simple and elegant home without all the fuss. And the reason I'm fluffing the carnation is because it's tight, see? And when you fluff it like this, you get actually better coverage of the flowers in their arrangement, and it looks more massive. I'm done with my carnations. Let me clean out the table. And I'm gonna go in and I am going to use my rice flour and I'm gonna use it as a textural. Really tight on the lip of the container so it doesn't show the oasis. Like that. And there's some areas I'm leaving it empty. And the reason I'm doing that is I'm going to take my glass ornaments, I'm going to group it like little grapes inside the arrangement. Look how elegant this looks. Not a lot of fussy flowers, not a lot of expensive flowers. And gorgeous doesn't mean expensive. So got that. I'm almost done with this arrangement. I think I'm going to put in a couple more, like so. And then now I'm going to go back and do my glass ornaments. They come in groups like this. You can disassemble it if you like. And you can do like one matte, one shiny, one clear, iridescent, here, like so, right? You can group this in like this. Here you go. And now that I have this all together, I can bound it all together like so. And then you can take a wood hyacinth stick with a wire and tuck them in, or you can just tuck it in like so. Look at that. It's like little heaven bubbles coming through. I'm gonna take this, and then I'm gonna take these iridescent ones, the clear iridescent. I love that. I also like the solid whites that you can mix in with the iridescent. It can look fun in here as well. Again, bound this all together like so. I'm gonna cut this with my wire cutters. It's a little bit longer than I want. And again, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna cluster this like so. I'm gonna do that with one more or two more of these, and then we're done with this arrangement. It's really simple and easy and fast to do. One that's gonna last you a long time too. You've got the rice flowers, you've got the carnations, you've got the juniper, you've got the ornaments. So I don't see this flower going out anytime soon. If the carnations die, you can always replace it. Doesn't wanna behave, so I'm not gonna stress over it. I can always glue it on there afterwards if I need to. And look how gorgeous this arrangement is. Beautiful white carnations, rice flower, juniper, and some ornaments. For more information on my video tutorials, go to my YouTube channel, Zaratsian. I will see you next time.